What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Google IT Professional Certification and is it worth it in 2025? Now, I want to put this out there. I am somebody transitioning to tech at 33 from healthcare. I've worked for 12 years in healthcare, specifically in the medical laboratory science field. And so I'm transitioning to tech. So probably if you're looking into the Google IT Professional Certification, you are an adult learner. If you are somebody that is a youth or somebody that's just coming up, you're probably going to be going through college or some certificate program, and you probably wouldn't be utilizing this resource. I think this Google has made specifically for people that are trying to transition into tech from other fields as adults. So I'm just going to put that out there that I think this is the intended audience. And if you're in a younger audience, it may be still a course you should look into, but there may be better options for you. So let's talk about it. What is the Google IT Professional Certification? Well, it's basically a certification by Google that teaches you the basics of what you need to learn to do, like help desk or basic networking. Some basic information about computer systems is in there. It is very broad. That's the first thing I want to say. The first thing that I want to address in this video is, do I think there's value to this certification? There is. I want to make that straight up, very clear from the beginning of the video. I do think there's value, but the value is very different than what you think it might be. And what I think a lot of people think is that if you get this certification, you are going to get a job. You are going to get a role, let's say a help desk technician or, some sort of like low grade junior network administrator or something like that. It's absolutely not going to happen, guys. I want to be right up front with you about that. I have this on my LinkedIn. I've had it for months and nobody has contacted me about it. And recruiters do not care for this certification. It's not considered, honestly, to even be a valid certification. So why do I think there's some worth to it? Well, it's for learning, guys. Realistically, you're taking this certification if you're trying to break into IT and you are somebody that wants to learn the basics of, network security, networking, how computers work, just the fundamentals of like the OSI model, the TCP IP model. There's a lot of things you can learn from the Google IT Professional Certification, but realize straight from the get-go that this will not get you a job. It may help, but it's going to be always in combination with either experience or other certifications. So if you're in an adult learner role, I'm going to be talking about this certification next, actually in my next video, and I'm going to be talking about kind of the pros and cons of this certification compared to the Google IT Professional Certification. But I would just say that if you're looking to get a job quickly, you are probably better off going to the CompTIA A+ certification, which shares a lot in common with the Google IT Professional Certification. However, the Google IT Professional Certification has a couple things I really like. Number one, if you audit the courses on Coursera, and if you guys want me, I can make a video on how to do so. But if you audit them, and there's already guides online, you can basically do the whole course only paying for 1 month of Coursera. So that's like $49. So realistically, this is incredibly cheap for the information you're getting. And there's a lot of hands-on practice and lab work that is built into the Coursera, Google IT Professional Certification. I really give it a lot of props because things like the CompTIA A+, really there's almost no labbing whatsoever. And I feel that is a huge disadvantage because you don't build practical skills. Now, I will say, I think the CompTIA A+ in a lot of ways has a lot more industry recognition, and I want to put that out there straight away. But is the Google IT Professional Certification worth it if you're trying to transition into tech? Yes, it is. And here's why. It's just a value proposition. You're paying $50 for this course, and you can probably complete the course in about 6 to 8 weeks. I did it in under 2 months, and my pace was maybe at around 1 to 2 hours a day. So I think this is a very realistic goal, even for people that are working. I also feel like a lot of the labs and a lot of the study materials aren't that hard. Like, yes, if you've never done anything in tech, there will be some challenging sections. I believe section 2 and section 3 was the most challenging for me. So for the Google IT professional certification, basically it's broken into 5 courses to actually get this certification. So when I refer to course 2 and course 3 being the hardest, I just think that the concepts in those parts of the courses are more challenging than the rest. But that's, for me personally, everybody's going to have a different experience. Did I learn things from the Google IT professional certification? Yes, I did. I learned a lot. It is a great course. Even now, as I'm studying for my CCNA, which is unbelievably harder, I'm constantly recalling things that I learned in the Google IT professional certification. So it has a lot of value as a learning platform, but not as a certification to get a job. And that's important because I think most of us are transitioning into IT, and our primary concern is how to secure that role in IT. And unfortunately, I'm here to tell you that the Google IT professional certification will basically do nothing for you in that regard. Where's the value proposition then? Number 1, the learning aspect. We've already talked about this. Number 2, you get a 30% discount, okay? A 30% discount code once you complete this course to the CompTIA A+. And you get a dual badge and dual certificate if you complete both of these. Now, the CompTIA A+ is what the course that I will be talking about in my next video. So if you'd like that, please like this video and subscribe. Really would help me out. But CompTIA A+ is what you're going to want if you want to actually just get a basic IT help desk role. If you really don't know anything about IT, CompTIA A+ is what you're going to want to get. I'm just going to put that out there straight in this video. I'll explain in the next video all the reasons why, but that will cost you guys. That will cost you, I think it's around $300 per test, and there's 2 parts of the test. So it's quite expensive. So by getting this 30% discount code, you cut down the price a lot on the CompTIA A+ exams. Now, remember that you only spent $50 getting this, and you get a dual badge, and you get a dual certification if you complete both. So for me, the value proposition is high. You cut down on your learning time for the CompTIA A+ because you've already learned a lot of this stuff in the Google IT professional certification. You've learned things that you don't learn in the A+, so that's a benefit. And you get a discount code for the CompTIA A+. So is it worth it? That's what you really want to know, right? This is the whole point of the video. Yes, it is worth it. The Google IT professional certification is worth it in 2025, as long as you understand that it's worth it in combination with other certifications, and it's worth it for the learning experience, but not to get a job. If you're looking to get a job in the next 6 to 8 weeks and you just critically need the money, you need to transition quickly, I would recommend going full tilt for the CompTIA A+, getting that, and then you'll probably be able to get an entry-level role. I would not recommend going into the Coursera ecosystem and, working on, let's say, the Google Cybersecurity Professional Cert or the Google IT Professional Cert, because these Coursera certifications, what you have to understand is that they're not respected in the industry simply for the fact that you could cheat. They're not proctored exams. So what you put in is what you get out. Now, in my opinion, that's not a negative. That's like most things in life. But if you really are interested in learning, this is a great entry point, and I'm happy I did it. But you do need to understand these facts of it's not going to help you get a job, but it is going to help you in your learning journey. So I hope that helps, guys. I really hope that this kind of covered every aspect of the Google IT professional certification and why it is worth it in 2025. If you'd like this video, please like and subscribe to the video, and I will see you guys for the next one.